What you doing over there? What the hell was that shit? Luna.
Hey, I'm Steve Kinney, producer, engineer, and content creator based out of Nashville, Tennessee. I've been a longtime fan of Universal Audio and a user of Luna since day one. I'm thrilled to announce multi-output plugin support is officially available today for Luna. Over the years on my YouTube channel, I've shared major update after major update, tips, tutorials, and more. I've watched Luna grow and mature into one of the best programs to record, mix, and edit music. Multi-output plugin support will bring users even more control over their productions. I'm amped. Let's talk about it. Multi-output plugin support allows a virtual instrument to route individual component signals to multiple separate mixer channels within a digital audio workstation. In this case, look independently, automatically routed to the new multi-output channels in sequence. Advantage of the workflows. Simply load up your.
Oh, that's dope. Let's see. Never thought about just chopping out the kick and snare. What's my dog talking about?
Tip is super simple, but it works wonders, and that is remixing drum loops. As time goes on, we want more dynamics in our music, and we want more punch.
Don't talk.
Of the texture of them. So how can you get today's knock, but keep that texture? That's when remixing drum loops comes into play. You could either filter the kick out and add your own kick, or you could just chop the percussion and then add your own kick and snare. For example, I found this drum loop. Didn't really care about the kick, but I love the percussion and how it was grooving. What I did was I chopped around and I made this percussion loop. That way it still had.
Ah, that is a good idea. Yo, I'm gonna do a short video. I was thinking about it yesterday. I ain't made a short video in a long time. I'm gonna do a short video. It's gonna be called like 10 things I hate about the MPC 3 beta. And then I would just cut the video on. I'll be like, listen, if you clicked on this clickbait, you have a problem. You have a problem with yourself. You're spending your time doom scrolling, looking for hateful content about programs that you use to make music on, when you should remember that you're supposed to be having fun making music, not looking for content to explain to you what you hate about the software. Yo, because I feel like, dude, I feel like there's a whole industry, there's a whole corner of creation that's just focused on, like, what do I hate about this music company? What do I hate about the marketing? What do I hate about the update cycle? Like, bitch, if you don't shut up and make a song, like, shut up. Thing I like about having a TrackLib subscription is all these awesome sample packs that I didn't want to pay like $45 or $70 for the stems for. You can just get them on sample. You can just get them over here now. You can just get them over here. Splice fucked up, bro. They should have snatched all this up before what's it called? TrackLib got to it. For sure. Thanks, Tyrone. I appreciate you, man. I always appreciate you being generous, bro. Thank you. Let me see here. Let's open up Studio One. Since we're in standalone mode, we gotta get we gotta get our Studio One Rompler popping off. You can like if you're gonna work in standalone, you can buy a Phantom, or you could just use your computer as your sound module. You know, work smarter, not harder. Let's see here. I want to go to Serato. I already tell like this sample is like an A minor, and I can't I can't I can't make 808s in A minor. I can't do that. Where's TrackLib? Track to the lib. Ah! Little bitch. Okay. So I'm feeling fantastic, Adrenaline. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, no, we ain't making no beats in A minor. We're not doing it, dog. Yo, Kendrick Lamar ruined the whole scale for us. Imagine the power. One man can ruin an entire scale. It was over here. Nah, it was this one. Over here at the end. Don't want any. what do you guys think about the update so far? I'm interested to see people's feedback. I promise I won't make fun of you. I don't promise that. I might. Yo. Yo, could we talk about the joy of Costco? Yo, I like, I had been to a Costco before, but I had never shopped at a Costco for like, and I forgot what happened, but oh, I know what happened. I got into golf, right? And my boy tells me, he's like, "Yo, you gotta go get these Costco golf clubs, bro. You get the fucking driver, you get the putter, and then for the price of the driver and the putter, you get a whole iron set, pitching wedge, sand wedge, and then 6 through 9." And I'm like, all right, cool. It's $539. I'm looking around. Just the irons are $600 everywhere. So I'm like, all right, that is a deal. I like to have new tools. I'm gonna go. So I go to Costco, you know, and like my Costco is like 40 minutes away from my crib, right? So I took a gummy driving down in my truck, right? Get into Costco and do my membership and everything. And as I get in there, like the gummy is hitting, boom, and the lights get like a little bit brighter, and you walk in and there's all these damn TVs, and then there's like all these Macs over here, and they got good prices on the Macs, and then it's like, oh damn, that's the toothbrush that I use, the electric toothbrush that I use, and they got their replacements, like, and then I'm like, I'm walking over and I'm walking to the wine section, and they have a very respectable wine section. They had this Stag's Leap Petite Syrah that I only that I tried at the actual Stag's Leap vineyard when I was there, and I'd never seen it anywhere else, and it was sitting there. So I got this big ass cart, and I'm high as fuck putting wine bottles in this bitch. I got a fucking pack of golf clubs. They got golf shirts for the cheapest I ever seen them, like $14. I'm I'm getting middle of the mall shit at the Costco, bro. And then I'm like, yo, they got Jamaican beef patties for 10 for 11.39. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just like, I'm probably not gonna fuck with any of the meat, because who would buy meat as at Costco? Shit, you're kidding me, bro. They have USDA prime beef there, dog. They they sell they sell. Bro, they sell USDA prime beef there, bro. You can't get prime beef at Publix, dog. Yeah, and it makes sense. So yeah, it was an experience. I understand the cult of Costco so well now, bro. So well, dude. So well. I got lost in there the first time. Now I love that shit. I don't like I drive 40 minutes to fill up my tank at Costco, because I have a F-150, right? So if I go to a regular gas station, especially like up where I live, since all of my gas stations are next to fucking the turnpike and I-95, I go to the Costco, and the Costco's like my gas will be like $123 to fill up the tank, and I go to Costco, and it's $94 to fill up the tank. It's like it's like, bro, like, it's just crazy, dog. It's just crazy. Shit is nuts. Bro, the beef patties are fire, bro. You know how you know they're fire? Because if you listen, I love I love Jamaican beef patties. It's one of my, I don't know if you guys know this about me. Jamaican food period is like the way that like Dave Portnoy is passionate about pizza. I am passionate about Jamaican food. And I get I would get like the golden crust patties, right? Because they're the only patties that have that have that little like I don't know what it is, but it's like a little gray material inside the packaging, and you rip it off, you put it in for 2 minutes, and it comes out, and then you throw it in the toaster for you throw it in the toaster for like a little minute 30 seconds, and it's like a real crispy patty, like it's crazy. But if you get like them bullshit patties from the supermarket that have just the plastic, and you try to, they always come out soggy, and there's nothing you could do to save them, bro. So so it's wild, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro. No, I believe it. What are we talking about though? DL, is the MPC stems feature able to be used in standalone in another DAW separate? I don't know. I don't know. I don't use the MPC stems. What's up? What's up, Willie from Millie? MPC 3 is a very what's up, Blatant? Gummies get your whole body high. Yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Sam's Club here, cheapest whole briskets in town. Yeah, everybody's got their shit, bro. I ain't gonna wholesale shame. Costco busts my head like twice a month. Yo, you know what? You know what I will not tolerate though. You know what I will not tolerate is Costco pizza. Um, my bro, my my dude who got me into production and analog gear. Um, he's telling me about like his Costco trips, and he got the credit card and all that, and he's like, yeah, I take the boys over there, and like we fit, like it's like a whole thing, and they'd be so excited to eat the pizza. And so I tried that pizza, man, and he's from New York, dog. Like my dog is from New York, like he still has his accent, you know he's from New York. And I called him afterwards. I was like, I can't believe you were feeding your children this slop, bro. This is crazy. Like I had that pizza. I had 2 bites of that pizza, and my blood pressure went up. Like it is so salty, so floppy. So, like, bro, it made me mad. It made me mad because there was people out there like just digging into that and I was like, yo, it was crazy, bro. It's not even Domino's, bro. Like, listen, we're all from the struggle. We all been there. I will eat Domino's once a year, just to remember where I came from. And you get that salty ass crust that makes it, they put the little crack on it, and that's why people keep ordering that shit. People get hooked to it. I'm not above a Domino's run, but bro, as a man that's not above a Domino's run, I am very above that Costco pizza, bro. Like like but I'm not gonna act like I've never been in the struggle, bro. Like, I'm pretty discerning now with the palate, but I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit y'all boys, bro. Like, that's not what we're gonna do. All right, let's make this sound like something. Let's get a oxide. '90s food was actually real. It wasn't, bro. Listen, listen. We just had, listen. Our cells just regenerated faster, so we could filter out that bullshit. They started putting the bullshit in the food in the late '70s and the early '80s, bro. That's when the chemicals were unregulated, bro. They like now they gotta like switch the names, and now they actually got it. Now they actually try to fuck around, bro. But uh, but fucking in the '90s they was they were on the bullshit too, bro. Little Caesars did actually taste different in the '90s, bro, and I don't know if it's because I was a little boy or what that. Yo, how you gonna crash on Decimort, dog? Do y'all run the outlets in a mixer or interface? I've got a couple different I got a couple different setups for that. Um, I right now, as I fucking turn on my spaceship, I've got my MPC going through some SSL preamps, and then it goes into the SSL bus plus, and then it goes through some what's it called, some Neve 542s, and then I use a Rosetta 200 to record everything in. ADATed up to ADATed to a what's it called, a fucking Apollo. Ah. Moneyball, how do you get your sound into the computer? What sounds fire? The signal chain? Yeah, it's it makes me happy. Tell you that much. Shut up. Vintage sampler, yes. Take me to the ASR 10, please. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Shamalando Han. Wiki wiki. I was looking at buying one and it hit me. Is this a controller or an MPC with analog sound? I don't know, bro. I think you might be overthinking it, bro. So think there's people on I think there's people. Let me not do that. So let me just explain it to you in a very in a very in a very simple way, right? So analog, right? Analog. What analog means is that the signal is passed through cables, right? So if you use these, it's cables, right? And that is an analog signal. Okay? Every MPC, every single MPC is digital. Every single MPC is digital. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's an MPC 60 or if it's an MPCX. They're all digital, right? And then they have devices inside them called A to D converters, which takes what you do in here and then puts an analog signal across these cables, right? And the only time your MPC is analog is when it's shooting electricity across these cables, and then you plug these cables into either a tape deck, which that's analog, right? Because analog means the sound is on something physical. It's on a cable that you could hold. It's on a piece of tape that you put through a machine or that you pick up and you put into a tape deck, right? If it goes into an interface that goes into a computer, then it's going back into digital, right? So digital is not the devil. If you're listening to somebody's YouTube videos and they're telling you that, they either A, don't know what the fuck they're talking about, or B, don't know how to articulate what the point they're trying to get across accurately, which is the case with a lot of musicians who started in the analog world. They're not good at articulating, especially like musicians who have their own engineers, right? So no MPC is analog, right? This MPC, it works in two modes. It can be standalone, where all of the computer work is handled on the MPC, just like back in the day when we had, for example, say this MPC, right? It's the same thing. You have this MPC and you have this MPC. Or you can put this into controller mode, which will then take this software, it's the same exact software, and it'll run on your computer, right? And you get the benefit of using your computer's processing power instead of using this little computer, because most of the time this little computer isn't going to be as powerful as your big computer, right? So that's how that works. And if you ever want to test it, just open it up. All it is computer boards. If I open up, if we open up this ASR, there is not a transformer inside here. There's not a tube inside here. It's just two silicone boards. But this is the magic ASR X that has the unique sound that it doesn't even have analog filters. They're digital filters. Most of the character from the older machines is the ADD converters. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So what you got to Moneyball, what you got to look out for is you just got to figure out the way you like to work. That's what's most important, right? That's what's most important. You have to figure out the way that you like to work, because first and foremost, making music is supposed to be fun, right? So if you like chopping samples on Koala on your iPhone, and that's fun, and you're having and you're having a great time doing that, then bro, guess what? That's what you do, bro. And it doesn't matter, if it's analog or digital or whatever. The only time it matters is to you. I started making music when we could go to the studio and record things on tape. So I have a reference for that sound, and I like it. And one of the things that was important to me when I was putting together, my little dream studio that I've been working on this whole time, was to have gear that if I wanted to, I could cut it on and get that sound right. Um, I didn't do it for the culture. I didn't do it for the end listener. I didn't do it for the customer. I did it for me, because I could tell the difference. But if you don't have like if you don't have an end goal, then don't look for to spend money on devices just because motherfuckers got YouTube channels, and they hype you up and make you feel like you're a part of this community that is gonna like take hip hop back by spending money on mixers and preamps and shit. You know. Ranger, Ranger, you remind me of somebody I know. Ranger, you on a burner? Let's see here. Program edit. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, where's the high pass? True story. I was there, Ranger. The vapors. So ignore EA Ski. Listen, the EA Ski's message is important, right? EA Ski's message is not for 95% of the people who are listening to EA Ski. Like EA Ski is like he's like accurate on the shit he talks about. But it's not for people who aren't trying to make records. You know what I mean? EA Ski's talking about people who are trying to make, or who are talking to people who are trying to make records. What we talking about here? I'm stuck on rather should go with an MPC one or full analog lab edition. Get the full analog lab edition, bro. You need sounds. Get the analog lab edition, bro. Get that first. Get that first. Shouldn't all beat makers be trying to make records? I mean, I think so, bro. But you know, not all beat makers try to try to make records, bro. Like you know, some of them just try to be content creators. Some of them just make beats when they get home from work to catch a vibe, you know, because they grew up and they're a part of hip hop culture. And they see that's the thing, bro. Like people my age and a little bit younger, and my age and older, like we hip hop was like it is like what we are, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's like, bro, I go play golf and I wear Jordans. I don't do that because I'm a sneakerhead. You know what I mean? I do that because I'm hip hop. You know what I mean? Like I have polo Oxford button down shirts that are camo print. You know what I mean? And when I go to steakhouses that require me to wear a jacket, you know, I have a nice polo dinner jacket that I put that shirt on underneath. You know what I mean? With some black pants and some Ferragamos, not because I'm a Vietnam veteran, but because I'm hip hop, bro, and fucking camo is part of that. And it just, I just can't not, you just don't turn that off. You know what I mean? Like it's not just for us. It wasn't just music that we listened to. It was who we are, and it's who we still are. So there's people who just make beats. They just make beats. And it's how, they can't go outside and hop into a cipher and freestyle. So they cook up. All right, so we got that. Let's double this out. Double the length. DL, no, bro. Not even close, bro. Not even close. The loafers were something I bought when I was sad and trying to make myself feel better. My focus is trying to get into sync music. Working with an artist would be a nice extra. Oh, that's what's up. You know what I like you know what I like about you know what I like about the the pad perform is before, in order to get down to like the zero and the one octaves or whatever, yeah, I'd have to like go up and then come down, and that seems to be addressed. That makes me happy. Masada issued a challenge today for everyone to make to make a beat in the arrangement uh, uh, view only, to which I politely declined. So real quick, thoughts on the MPC 3 beta before you guys get bored of me playing the same loop over and over again. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't have any problem with working with this new thing, and I think that there was people who got on their YouTube channels and started making videos before they actually started working with the software about potential issues, and this is gone and that is gone. And I'm telling you, like, if you make beats, if you make beats on MPC 2, you can make beats on MPC 3. Like, I don't miss nothing. So basically my experience has been, this is me, right? My experience has been uh my experience has been this. It's the same exact workflow for me. The same exact workflow. I come to a track, I load samples on the pads, I record samples on the pads, I make a sequence, uh I then I make 2 bars of a sequence. I double that sequence and make a little change around the 4th bar. I double that sequence of change and make another change around the 8th bar, and then I put it into song mode and I arrange it like that. And I convert the song mode into a big long sequence, and then I have my last sequence that has my whole song. And it's the same way that I've been making beats on an MPC since the MPC 2000, pretty much MPC 2500. Nothing for me has changed whatsoever. Song mode didn't disappear, programs didn't disappear, everything's here. They've added stuff to the MPC, right? So if you all my buttons and my shortcuts do the same thing, right? They've added this arrange window, and you know, it hasn't spoke to me yet as far as workflow. So I just, you know what I do? I don't even look at it, because you have to go the extra mile to pull it up, and I just don't look at it. I love that this shows my samples like this right here. This being right here is an option to see what's going on. Like, yeah, that's cute, but you know, I can't do anything with this. Like, I don't even know. Can you? Let's see. Yeah, I can't do nothing with that until I go back into my grid view, and then I can cruise around and do stuff. But it's the same exact experience. So all I'm saying is, like, if you see videos about like, oh, the MPC and you should be afraid and hide under the bed for the new update, like, it's just people trying to get you to watch a fucking video because they don't have anything to make videos about. Oof. My workflow is insane, as in clinically TR8 into an MC707 through a 404 into the MPC. Why do you do that? Yeah, I'm keeping 215 on my laptop. I got crazy sequences in my old shit, and they're not coming up on 3. 3 is fluid though. There's a learning curve from what I saw. So question, what is the learning curve? Is the learning curve learning to do is the learning curve in the arrange window? Cuz I've noticed a couple people say that there's a learning curve, and I just hop on and use the MPC, and I'm able to do the same shit that I do when I use the MPC. So I'm wondering what the curve for you guys is, because my approach to it is the shit that I don't know how to do on it. I didn't really ask them for anyway, so I don't care. I'm not gonna use it. I didn't ask. I didn't ask for this. Didn't want it. I didn't want the NPC to look like fucking Bitwig. It looks like Bitwig now. I guess I guess that's, that's good for some people. But I love, here's what I love, bro. And this is what I don't see. This is what I don't see like people talking about, right? Yo, typically when a company goes to make a change in their software, right, to accommodate a new workflow, it blows up the existing workflow, right? It blows up the existing workflow. It changes the way we used to do things. And bro, like, I'm an old timey MPC head, bro. And this has changed nothing. It changed nothing. It was just like, bro, there's uh some things that are kicking the kids who got the red MPC one from Fruity Loops. It's kicking their ass, and it gave them a lifeline. It's like, hey, that stuff that you're used to seeing on the computer, like it's in your MPC now. Like you're gonna be fine, bro. Like here's your linear timeline. Like you can have it. But all the stuff that, like, all the regular ways that MPC, that we love how it works, it's still there. And you don't, and the thing is it's still there, and it's still at the forefront. They didn't put it in the background. Like, we were talking in my Discord, like when the first like hot takes about the software came out, and we was like, oh man, they should put a vintage mode on it. But really, it starts in vintage mode. It starts in yo, here's a drum track, put some samples on the pad, and go crazy. And that's really awesome. I've never seen another company be able to like do an update like this and it not be frustrating for legacy users. Okay, Radis, the NPC is your sequencer. Got it. Doom doom doom. I need like a little doom 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 right there. We need a little bassy bass turnaround. the learning curve, when I say it is familiarizing myself with the new layout and the new features, but just in terms of beat making, it felt better. I hear that. Yeah. It definitely took me a second to get used to this because I'm so used to sequence track program. So sequence program arrangement window, like that was. But yeah, once I got there, I was swimming. I don't think I like this slappy pappy kick right now. I think I want to go. It was cool. It was cool in the beginning, but now that I got the 808 on here, the Q links kind of sent me at first. I'm on the live too. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Yeah, yeah, because I think they switched them all around it. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get this in. Let's get this in the DAW. Let's put these red circuits on and see what it's do. mixer. Uh-huh. Pad mixer. Mr. Loverman. Oh, I gotta do that bullshit. Alright, let me see here. Hold on. I gotta do that bullshit. I forgot about this part. Was Marco Polo call it pimpty? White boys love calling shit pimp. Like, bro, this shit was pimp, bro. I'm not using simpty, I'm using pimpty. Like a pimp. But they never use it like Lil Flip. New sequence. I tell you what, like I tell you what, bro. You know what's like weird to me about the arrange window, and I read the manual too, so I don't hear no shit. But what's and maybe they're like, oh, we don't want to be like Machine or like whatever's going on, but like, you know, it would be cool if up here, because I have the ability to make sequences, right? So why not up here if I hold this and I turn something like there was some kind of, or maybe I did a long press and I could put, you know, sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3, sequence 4, you know, as I'm moving down the timeline. I don't know. I call me crazy. I like, but I guess that's not the workflow for if if thinking in sequences kicks your ass. You can. Malo made a video about it. What's the video called? Let's watch it together as a family. I want to see that. That would be cool. That like shit like that would have me go into that window. The audio sounds distant. That's not good. We do not want. Oh, I know why the audio sounds distant. Thanks, buddy. I was making. I fucking woke up at like 5 a.m. and started making beats. You know, you have multiple outs. What are you talking about? I have multiple outs on what? Shut up. Um. Yeah. So. Um. The. Oh my god. I wanna meet your level of sarcasm. I want to meet you at the summit with that. Well, I'm not going to. Um, the reason why I don't use multiple outs is because I only have two 542s and I only have one bus plus and I only have and I only have fucking and I only have one fucking set of SSL preamps. So I can only use two channels at a time. Charlie. Fucking guy. Why you starting shit, bro? Can't stand you right now. Chuck do thrive on negativity. He lives for it. But we love him. I'm just gonna assume this is the title of the video. CMP. All right, let's see. Let's see here. YouTube Malo Beats. Let's see. It appears that I watched 15 minutes and 30 seconds of this and didn't see any of that
video. So if you are not part of the Patreon, make sure you go down to the link of this video.
Yo, why my dog's hat so sweaty though? Like, my boy is full on playing shortstop in the men's league with this hat. Is that aesthetic or is that real? No, that is real, bro. My dog is playing shortstop in the men's league with the black hat on. And all right.
Videos, and it's been working great for me. Now,
damn it, that shit's called fuck. God damn it.
Also, a quick update for if you've purchased, we learn the MPC with 3 points. There's so much soul in Spanish records. You know, novelas are so dramatic. There's so much like.
Nah, it's just it's a bro. It's a fucking. So every time, like every time I play, like I have this black Callaway hat that I play golf in, and every time I play, it looks like that. And I come home and I fucking wash that shit. You know what I mean? Because you know I don't know, but I guess people are different.
Crying in them. There's so much drama, which is good for music. Right here in a program.
All right, let's. Where does this happen at? That's the main screen. All right, we're in the arrange window. Where's sticks? Where's the part of this video that's gonna show us?
And here's an example on how I would go about this. I'm gonna record this. I have a drum break that's looping right now in the sequence, and I'm gonna just add these chops to that 2-bar sequence the way I would in 2.0. Nothing different right here. Let's go ahead and lay that down.
Yo, side note, I think Malo is my favorite sample curator on YouTube, bro.
Awesome, man. That can add something right here, and I'm gonna double length. Now it's at 4, just duplicating, and I can start changing in my sequence. And then once I have that a skeleton or the foundation, I just duplicate using Q-Link 3 and 4. These two will select your loop section. So what do you want to work with? Let's say for right now, I want to work in an intro. So the intro.
Am I getting close? Because
I have to go and look at the sequence. I can stay right here as long as I have my chops and my. And it's going to ask me, what do I want to erase? I want to erase from bar beat 1 all the way to bar 5 beat 1. And what track is this going to erase from is the track number 2, which is my drums. I'm going to hit do it. And now if I hit play, we should only hear the sample chops with those drums erased. Selection right here. I hit do it. It just deleted. So cool. Now I feel comfortable working like this. This is my favorite way of just deleting certain sections. Another way you can delete certain sections is if you select the specific track that you want to delete from, you hit this little arrow icon, and this automatically will pull up your grid editor. You can start deleting specific notes. You don't have to select bars, because right now, doing it the way I showed you up here, I don't know why. I don't know if there's a way around this, but I can only select bars. I can't select beats within bars, so it just moves increments of bars. So if I want to select specific notes, I have to go into this little grid editor and delete the notes right there. Now right here, there's 4 loops or 4 bars within this section right here, but on the 4th bar, again, I want to break up this pattern and I want to do something different right here. So easily I can just select that 4th bar and try. And right here, I have my drums and my sample chop. I want to mute the drums just in the icon, and I'm gonna hit. Now, as you're watching me chop up these records and sequence these sample chops, if you're part of my Patreon, I do provide you with the sample chops that I'm using right here. So you go ahead and download. Also, I'm thinking of starting to go live, which is something that I'm so scared of doing, but I'm gonna start doing some live videos here on my YouTube channel and a little bit more on Patreon. Since we're not that many people on Patreon, we're still a small community. It's easier for me to interact with you one-on-one if you guys have any questions. Or are you more in the now?
Bro, he did not do what I was talking about in this video. But that's peace, bro. Malo's dope. Clean your hat though, please. Please, I gotta stop, dog. But the camera is so crispy. Everything in the room is so clean, dog. And the hat just looked like we were mowing the grass in that shit, bro. And we Latin people, bro. We can't let people see us in our mow the grass hats, bro. They're gonna talk about us. Nah, Fade, nah. That would be like saying like I fuck with Bink, but he used the same soul sample 1,000 times, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, dog. All right. Yeah, now. Yo, Sticks definitely set Malo up, bro. He did not want Malo to win. Yeah, no, I mean he clearly has a sound that he digs for. I don't know, I like it. I like that sound. I like those records. Like I think it's like, you know, I got my own little. Oh God, I gotta stop. Y'all go. Nah, you can't rename the bar, but you can sequence intro, hook, verse, and outro while in arranger mode. I don't know that you can. Right? Because I have 3 sequences, right? I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? But I have 3 sequences, right? So if I go to arranger mode, okay, and we zoom out, it's showing me it's locked to the okay, so I don't think you're understanding what I'm talking about, right? So the way that this works right now, you see how that says 18 bars? If I go into MAME, you see how this is also 18 bars? Arrange a arrangement arrangement mode is synced to a sequence, right? Okay. The way that I work on an MPC is I'll make six 4-bar sequences. So I'll make a sequence for the intro. I'll make a sequence for verse 1, verse 2, hook 1, hook 2, and a pre-hook, right? I'll make 6 sequences. So what I think would be cool to do, right, is instead of hitting arranger mode and being pulled into just the sequence, right? Being able to go into an arrangement, right? Just blank, and be able to like long tap here and say add the intro, and then my 4 bars of intro comes up here, and then like it's like a Studio One, bro. Like if I wanted to because they're trying to make this like the DAW experience, right? So for example, if let me do this. Let me add a scene. And let's do a right? So y'all can see y'all can see the big screen now, right? So imagine you're looking at the MPC instead of Studio One, right? So the way that I can the way that you could take what's it called? Damn, I don't want to fuck this up. So stay with me. The way that I could take this intro and just slide it around like this instead of having to zoom in, and I'm not talking about zooming in and looping a bar and playing a new chop over here, right? I watched that video. I watched it this morning. I'm talking about I've got 4 bars here, I've got 4 bars here, right? And I want to these are pre-made sequences, right? And say they didn't exist. If I could say if there could be something like here, right, where I've got these pre-made sequences in a list or something, and I could just drag it out to the timeline, and then boom, it's there. And then I could press copy like you can on MIDI events, and just press copy, and then boom, another one comes out, and then boom, another one comes out, and boom, another one comes out. That's what we do in DAWs, and then boom, 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 boom. That. No, I'm not saying like Scratchpad. Don't get confused. Scratchpad's not there, right? I'm saying like an actual arranger. This is not an arranger yet. This arrange shit right here. This is not an arranger. This is a linear view of one sequence. That's what this is. This is not an arranger. This is a linear view of one sequence, and it allows you to go and zoom in on different tracks in the sequence in a linear view. But this is not an arranger. An arranger allows you to take different pieces of the song and put them in order, right? This has potential, but is not ready. It's not ready. Yeah, I was bummed out. I was bummed about song mode being there. It seemed like they advertised the arranger like good. Uh, what do you mean you were bummed out about song mode being there? You don't want song mode to be in the MPC anymore? Is that what you're saying? Because to me, my favorite thing about this update is that they didn't get rid of anything that people who have been, like people who have been using the NPC. I thought what you thought about how the linear arranger actually works. Gotcha. What was old Charlie saying? So if you go to the arranger and you pull this down, if you pull the drop down menu in the arranger view and hit the name of the sequence in the top left, where's that? We you talking about? Where's the name of the sequence? Hit where it says sequence 1. I don't see where it says sequence 1. Where does it say sequence 1? Swipe your finger from the top of the screen down. Oh, look at that. I didn't know about all this. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff over here too. What are we learning? Oh, that's MIDI learn. That's Q-Link learn. Okay. So you can go here. And you got your sequences. Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. So you go here, here, and pull up different sequences. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see like I could use this. I could use this. Like that's good. That's good that they let you switch between the sequences like that. Uh, but I would like to. It would be awesome if you could, if you could load them on here. Like I just the way that the way that the arrange window is locked to a sequence, like it shouldn't be locked to a sequence. The arrange window, you know, like what's it called? The arrange window should work like Ableton Live. You know what I'm saying? Like it should work like Ableton Live. Like it should be, the arrange window should be its own sequence. It should be the arrangement, the song arrangement. Like I put the arrange window on. It's the song arrangement. It's not a sequence, right? It is the final sequence. It's the arrangement. It's a sequence unto itself. And on the arrange window, I can insert sequences in a linear fashion, you know? That would be ideal. I think that would really get this to where they want it. I think that's where I think that's where it's going to eventually get to. I think that's why this is public right now, because they want to see, somebody thinks like, nah, this is good enough. This is gonna work, and you know, we work so hard on this. They're gonna love this. It's gonna make sense. And bro, the Fruity Loops kids are gonna get in here and they're gonna be like, bro, this still doesn't make any sense. Watch. Because you're not gonna get new customers making an arrange window that because that's a very unique workflow for an arrange window, in my opinion. That is not typical. You created this for it to be typical, not for it to not be typical. Ooh, buddy. What's going on here? Forgot about this guy. I wouldn't worry about that guy. I guess that's why song mode is still there to connect your sequences. You connect the sequences, then hit convert to sequence, and then you'll be able to do everything in one arrangement window. Yeah, and bro, you know what? I am fine with that, bro. I am 100% fine with that. If that's what we're doing over there, that works for me, bro. Like, you know, that works for me because that's my workflow. I just worry that, well, I don't fucking worry. They're gonna make money, bro. Um, you know, but I don't think that's what the people who were super pumped about this new workflow were looking for. Yeah, there's still pad mutes. Yeah, whoever told you that there wasn't pad mutes, I just tracked in using pad mutes. That's how I tracked in. Yes, the horn is very it's very regal, very cinematic. No, you know what I just learned how to use, and I feel so ashamed. But I just learned how to use the ample guitar strummer because I was like doing some overdubs. Let's see, let's go D minor, D minor to E minor. Let's go high octaves, right? Because now I want to be like now I want to be a hitman. I want to be a hitman. I want to overdub my sample beats now. I want to make Uncle Carlos proud. Turn the strummer on. Okay, so here's the chords. Where is it? There we go. I can't believe I didn't know how to do this. Bro, I spent so many times making sample packs, and I never knew how. I never learned how to use this VST. time I could have been doing this shit, bro. I'm such a loser. I'm such a loser. Listen to this shit without the overdubs. With the overdubs. Bro, now anytime I want, I can make my own Havoc guitar. It's oh my god, the power! I can feel it coursing through my veins. All right, so what am I doing here? Looking for the good old guitar rig. Beat Buffet says it's still basically the same workflow then, except you have an arranger and a new mixer. People were basically saying it was like learning a new machine. Beat Buffet. The reason why is because they didn't know how to use the first machine. They never learned how to use MPC to begin with, bro. That's what we're finding out. Let's see, a little delay. I don't think we need the creamy snowflakes, but I want to hear it anyway. got something now. We got something now. We have something now. I'm here to tell you that we do indeed have something now. Start out like this, and we're not gonna get to this until we get here. That's where something's gotta happen. Yeah, I mean, it made sense that they didn't go into song mode when they were unveiling everything now, because, you know, it's different now. Or it's not, it's not what, it's not that it's different. It's not what, I don't think it's what people were expecting. And I think that's a big part of the public beta too. They want to see, I don't think they knew where to go. It was probably a debate, and they're like, let's let the people decide now that we're here. It's a free update. We could take as long as we want, you know? Hey Tyrone, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you're back where you should be because it's Saturday and today is a good day. Yeah, no, that guitar do sound like that. Yeah, bro. That guitar do sound like that. MPC standalone mode, aka recorded into Studio One and finished the beat. I don't know. Let's see here. No, 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 no. Ow. Is it raining? It better not be fucking raining. Good, it's not raining. Yeah. So yeah, for you guys that weren't here, like in the beginning of the stream or whatever, like to me, the to me like the best part of this new MPC update is that it doesn't change anything that we used to do. It really it gave us a better UI to deal with, right? Um, it didn't remake the workflow in any way, shape, or fashion. It's still select a track, load samples. You can work like you can use the Alchemist workflow where you take a drum program and you do all of your sounds in one drum program, and you can make a beat with one drum program, and that be that. You can work with the new school workflow where every single track has just one sound, and you use the standalone VSTs. You can use what's it called, you can hook up synthesizers to it, and control them via MIDI tracks. You can use group, and what it did add was what it did happen to add was it added the ability to view a sequence in a linear fashion, and an important workflow enhancement for modern day producers and beat makers to be able to view a sequence in a linear fashion, because that's how every other beat making product that has a screen functions, so why not have that. What's up, Kuda? I'm waiting on the arrangement in song mode to get better. What improvement are you waiting to happen? What's up, bro? Oh, Shaba. MPC 3.0 should have added AI. I mean, if they added AI, how would they sell us MPC 4? Mm. Stems is AI. Ooh, facts. That's right. That's right. Stems is AI. Y'all think Fabric XL sounds good as a go-to synth? No, I do not. But I think, bro, I really think, like, as far as standalone is concerned, that I mean, we all got computers and we all have interfaces. Like, I think you should just MIDI your computer to your interface and and use your computer as a sound module. You know what I mean? Like, you got a computer with Omnisphere in it, like play Omnisphere, or you got a computer with with Analog Lab in it, play Analog Lab. Like, but yeah, let me get out of here. I'm gonna do some Saturday stuff. Y'all keep it simple, don't be basic. We'll see you on the next one.